Welcome to all of you out there for what promises to be a great encounter. I'm sure you all recognize Bob Bifford, who is sitting right beside me, and who'll be giving us some of his expert insight into the match.
Hi there. There's little or no way out for this team. The players are going to have to play out of their skins just to stand still.
Bob, seems like it's getting hot here.
Indeed, Jim. Some sweltering heat rolling in over the stadium.
Will be interesting to see how many of the players will collapse after this drive.
And look who's stepping onto the pitch.
Wow, a veritable Blood Bowl legend.
And what am I, then?
A venerable Blood Bowl legend. The players are positioned and we're off. Nice catch!
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on cable vision.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Nice dodge. Griff Oberwald said, and I quote, "Thank goodness that the humans are around to raise the level of the game." What do you think?
Well, that was true a few years back, but today him and his buddies are no longer at the top of the rankings. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded but perfectly legal. And the dispatch has just come in. scandal during the World Doping Conference held by the humans. The three dwarf participants were warned too late that it wasn't a mug of beer that had been placed on their desk.
A perfect dodge.
Dodgy Dodgerson the Goblin would have been proud of that one.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
That right hook was worthy of a black hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
mighty Zuck was swayed by pleas for good, broadcast into the stands during his last match, and pulverized all the supporters.
Trust him. He likes a job well done. Well, that'll keep him quiet for a while.
Yeah, he's just stunned. Not dead. Looks like the star player has taken a sudden interest in the state of the pitch.
Well, someone will be taking a sudden interest in his head. If he doesn't come round pretty quickly, if he hit him any harder, he'd have punched him straight into the infirmary.
Don't worry, that's where he'll be waking up.
The ball is in her hands.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard. Boom! That player goes directly to the dugout.
Well, at least it's not the morgue. And then pow! Right in the face. Down and quite stunned, apparently.
Oh, a few slaps in the face and anybody can wake up instantly.
We can congratulate the Junior Paragon Stink Team, who have won the Junior Dungeon Bowl for the second year running.
Well done, Spunk. And it's interesting to know that the names of several of these youngsters are already on the lips of many of the major team coaches.
I think she's singing him a lullaby. Brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Down and eat the dust. It's good for you.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him.
Oh, no, another one who actually plays the ball.
The big star has now got a big wound to go with his big reputation.
And today's question, which will allow one lucky viewer to win a year's subscription to Spike Magazine, is... which player won the 85, 87, 91, and 99 Blood Bowls with the Reichland Reavers? Was it Griff Oberwald, his wife, or his future son?
Easy peasy.
Especially as two of them never touched a ball.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
She sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite.
They're not far from the line now.
It smells like a touchdown. Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnippel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings. What violence!
Yes! It's a great spectacle, Bob. That's the first of many.
That's the first half over.
Not soon enough for some players, eh, Bob?
Well, a couple of minutes on the life support machine will have him back in perfect condition.
Here's a player who's marked Blood Bowl history.
Maybe, but I can remember marking his face with my studs. Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oops, I'm sorry. That's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle. Oh, no! It's rare you see a big star go down like that.
Big stars is probably what he's seeing right now.
Oh, yeah.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion league, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a Wizard's neck.
She's got the ball! You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
this player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen. There goes the ball.
Like a letter in the post. Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him. Griff Overwald said, and I quote, "Thank goodness that the humans are around to raise the level of the game." What do you think?
Well, that was true a few years back, but today him and his buddies are no longer at the top of the rankings.
Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done! Go! Go! Just like a
As long as they don't slip up on the dog poo.
The coach must have dug deep to find the money to hire this star player.
They better win, or the fans will be digging deep to bury him.
These exotic Blood Bowl players are fairly new to the game, Jim.
Yes, Bob. They mesmerize me every time they enter the pitch.
Ah, yeah, Jim. These Lustrian Amazons sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that. Whoa!
Oh, wow! Ow!
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
It is a violent sport. They can start to move forward.
Splendid! But it wasn't a good idea to insult them on the way past. The other one is really angry now.
And today's question, which will allow one lucky viewer to win a year's subscription to Spike Magazine, is which player won the 85, 87, 91, and 99 Blood Bowls with the Reichland Reavers? Was it Griff Oberwald, his wife, or his future son?
Easy peasy.
Especially as two of them never touched the ball.
As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Is it true that most of the Amazon team's devoted fans consist of young men, Bob?
Not at all, Jim. I've heard a large portion of their fan base consists of disgruntled homemakers and countless scores of former Bloodweiser babes.
Aha! That would explain why the Amazon fans had their own fans themselves. What regulation clobbering. What a mean hit.
As you say, it is pure art. Go back home now.
Blood Bowl players are getting more like their Albion League.
What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob. Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits. And the opposition tries to line it up for another touchdown. It really is on the wall for this team.
Yes, their supporters have painted kill, kill, kill in big letters. With a player of his ilk coming onto the pitch, the match is going to take on a completely different complexion.
Yeah, blood red.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Just thought I'd mention that the apothecary who's coming onto the pitch is one of the local magnates.
That's right, Jim. His butcher shop is known throughout the region.
That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache.
Did you hear about the Venus man-eaters, Bob?
Oh, yes, Jim. I think everyone knows about the man-eaters.
Oh, I'm scared, Bob.
So is everyone with proverbial coconuts.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. She sent him down for a chat with the astrogranite. That pass was well off the mark.
Somebody should check on which changing room he came out of.
Oh, the Amazons!
Yes, Jim. Scantily dressed women that hit first and ask questions later.
Yes, Bob, I just wish there were more women like that.
Don't we all, Jim? Don't we all? In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly.
It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided. They took the opposition to pieces in what was a very clinical operation.
I'm not sure that I'd call ripping off arms clinical. They certainly put a lot of energy into it. But if they want to win, they should spend less time pumping iron and more time on their agility game.
Unforgivable defeat, Bob.
Right you are, Jim. They had plenty of the ball, but did nothing constructive with it.
If you won games by stringing together passes, they would have won hands down.
Unfortunately for them, it's all about getting the ball in the end zone. They could have cut the pitch in half today.
Yes, the opposition hardly ever got over the halfway line.
You can pick up these enhancements wherever you want, anywhere. And they've got none here for this match?
What is this sport coming to? Was the ref watching the same match as us? I mean, I saw several incidents that merited a sending off.
Perhaps he was enjoying the spectacle.